So I don't know if you heard, but Senator Rob Portman, by the way, a new Washington Post poll found that the support for same-sex marriage is at historic highs. In fact, 58% of Americans back the right for gays and lesbians to marry, compared with only 36% who believe they should be banned. So that's a pretty big majority, right? That's almost 6 out of 10 people are in. That's a big majority, right? If you got 6 out of 10 votes, you would be considered a landslide in an election. So,
but His Eminence would think it was just a fad.
But guess how many? Yes, your M&Ms would think it was just a fad, this gay marriage thing. But guess how many Republican senators are pro-gay marriage?
Just one.
One.
Portman.
Would be one, and the guy's name is Ron Portman.
Rob,
I'm sorry, Rob Portman. And in fact, let me get back to the study. Did you know that a complete 81% young voters, 81% of young voters support same-sex marriage, and 58% of overall voters support it, and only one Republican senator, and that guy's name is Rob Portman. And the reason why Rob Portman is for gay marriage is because his son came out as a gay guy.
2 years ago.
Yes, 2 years ago. So it only took him 2 years. John Boehner went on this week with Martha Radish. And
radishes?
Radishes. And Martha Radishes she put this question to John Boehner like this.
Listen, Rob's a great friend and a longtime ally. And I appreciate that he's decided to change his views on this. But I believe that marriage is a union of a man and a woman.
Hey, listen, Rob Portman and I are good friends, but as a Republican, I firmly believe that having a gay child is something that happens to someone else.
Surveys prove that.
I love my Republican gay friend, son who's not dead yet.
I mean, if I changed my mind on a position just because it was based on complete horse shit, why would I keep saying that cutting taxes creates jobs in the first place?
Why would I do that?
Listen, there's a big difference between Rob Portman and myself. I don't have to worry about Rob Portman's son hating my guts.
Couldn't care less.
All right, here we go. He's got a little bit more to say.
Can you imagine yourself in a situation where you reversed your decision, as Portman has, on gay marriage if a child of yours or someone you love told you they were gay?
So now if your kid turned out to be gay, Johnny, would you hate him? Would you hate him?
Listen, I believe that marriage is the union of one man and one woman. It's what I grew up with. It's what I believe.
Yeah, and what do you think I am? I'm the Speaker of the House, not the mayor of Provincetown.
My son is not gay, and neither is the other guys in the tanning booth yet.
Look, it's what I grew up with. Like racism, I see no reason to change.
Why would you ever change? Ever? Here we go.
It's what my church teaches me. And
my church is never wrong.
And yeah, when has the church ever been wrong about anything? Here we go.
Believe. It's what my church teaches me. And I can't imagine that position would ever change.
Yeah, listen, Rob Portman can say whatever he likes about gay marriage, but I'm not about to turn my back on the millions of Americans who are grossed out by it.
I like the flaw in the premise of the question is when she goes, can you imagine? Stop there.
Can you imagine?
John Boehner cannot imagine anything. It is only what is in front of him that is being dealt with.
This must have been what it was like to be around in the 60s and watch everybody hang those Dixiecrats and whatever hanging on to segregation now, segregation tomorrow. It's like, no, it's moving forward. You guys really can't see where this is going very quickly?
But I think that the lesson here is that John Boehner could never love anybody enough
Yes.
to think something else through.
Yes.
Which I would believe.
I don't know. You loosen him up with some cigarettes and red wine.
Yes.
That guy will fold under anything.
And then his position is just, I believe. That's it.
I believe.
That's
This
it.
is what
and
I
then
think.
you have to move on from that. I just believe this. This is what I was raised like. I believe it.
It's what I've been told. So
Therefore, it's good public policy?
That's right.